Good day everyone, how is it going? My name is Ravina Kanhai and today we will be converting an IP address to decimal using the 32-bit notation. So before we get into the conversion, let's understand what we mean by 32-bit. If you look carefully at the number, the IP address 192.168.1.101, you will notice that the IP address is broken into 4 different parts. Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now when doing a conversion to binary, each section, for example 101, would give a total of 8 octets. Each of these separate parts represents 8 octets. Therefore, 8 plus 8 plus 8 plus 8, 8 by 4 is equals to 32-bit. Therefore, we have a 32-bit notation. So let's go ahead and start this conversion. I already have my table here set up with the 8 octets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side, you will notice the numbers from the IP address. Each separate section 192, 168, 1, and 101. The first line here represents the power, represents each power, and the second line represents the value of each power. So here 2 to the power of 0 give us 1. Anything to the power of 0 is always 1. 2 to the power of 1 is 2. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. 2 to the power of 5 is 32. 2 to the power of 6 is 64. And 2 to the power of 7 is 128. So, in case you are still unsure of how to find the power, let me simply show you what is meant by power. So if we take 2 to the power of 4, we simply mean 2 multiplied by 2 by 2 by 2, which is equals to 2 by 2 is 4, 4 by 2 is 8, 8 by 2 is 16. And that's how we get the power of each number. So now let's look at the number 192. So to convert, we are simply going to use 2 digits. 1 to represent on and 0 to represent off. So I'm going to start with the number 128. Now in order to convert this, let's think, can 128 go into the number 192? Yes. So once the number can go into it, we use the on value. So let's put a 1 here. Now we simply minus. So we go 192 minus 128, which will give us a total of 64. So we remain with 64. Can 64 go into 64? Yes, so we place another on value. Now let's go again. We minus 64 minus 64 will give us 0. Now that we remain with a 0 value, right, let me just scroll down here. Now that I remain with a 0 value, all I am simply left to do is fill the remaining columns with off values. So let's go 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0. Now to simply check this back, all we have to do, let's expand it, and we will simply see how it adds back to 192. So let's go 128 plus 64. 128 by 1 is 128, 64 by 1 is 64, plus 32 by 0 is 0, plus 16 by 0 is 0, plus 8 by 0 is 0, 4 by 0 is 0, 2 by 0 is 0, and 1 by 0 is 0. So that now will equal to 192. So we can always work back our way around the equation to ensure that we are doing the correct thing. Now let's look at the number 168. So we have the number 168. Let's see, can 128 go into 168? Yes it can. So we place a 1. So we minus now 168 minus 128 will give us a total of 40. Now look at this. Can 64 go into 40? No. So what do? We place an off value. Now let's go again. Can 32 go into 40? Yes. So we place our own value and we minus again. 40 minus 32 equals to 8. Now seeing that we have an 8 value here, we simply put the 1 for on and we fill the rest with zeros, because 8 minus 8 is equals to 0. So therefore we don't need any 16s, we don't need any 4s, any 2s, or any 1s. Now let's look at 1, the simplest of them all. We simply look to see where the 1 value can fit, and it can only fit in 2 to the power of 0. So we fill the rest with zeros. And finally, we have the number 101. So let's convert again. 101. Can 128 go into 101? No. Off value. Can 64 go into 101? Yes. So we minus. 101 minus 64 will give us 37, and we place an on value. Can 32 go into 37? Yes. So 37 minus 32 will give us a total of 5. Place our on value here. Now 5 is less than 16, so we place our off value. 5 is less than 8, off value. Can 4 go into 5? Yes, it can. 1. So 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. Is 2 less than 1? No. So off value, and then 1 will go into 1. So that's it, guys. That's how simple this is. So the IP address 192.168.1.101 is simply converted into 101.001.001.001.011.001. So here now you can see what I was mentioning about the 32 bits. We can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. So there you have it, guys. There we have the number 192.168.1.101 converted to decimal using the 32-bit binary notation. Thanks for watching and do have a good day. Bye.